Hey everybody, what's going on? How you doing? Robert Kennedy III, RK3. That's me. I am randomly going live on a Sunday afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. Hold on one second. Forgot to click a button or two on my camera, but I'm going live randomly because I'm actually just testing out a couple of random features here and also talking a little bit about what's going on. Oh boy, that's kind of close. Right, talking about what's going on in my week here. So for those of you that may be joining me, actually, let me make sure that give me a few moments here. This is totally unscripted, totally random. So if I go off and I'm just being crazy, then it's okay. All right. So what I'll do is I'll just turn up the music during those moments. So let me turn this up for a second while I do a random live. Hold on one second, but I promise if you hang out here for just a few, there'll be some value. Do me a favor, actually, before I actually no, let me do what I was doing first. I'm gonna get distracted, so let me do this thing that I am intending to do. All right, here we go. So what I'm doing is I'm actually just sending out a message to those on my text list. And all right, cool. So anyway, what I'm doing here is I am testing something out. A friend of mine last week, Tanya Smith, shared with me a new feature that is available on the Rodecaster. So I have a Rodecaster Pro. That is the tool that I use to, hold on. That is a tool that I use to do my audio. Actually, let me turn this down again. Now it's super loud. Okay, there we go. All right, let me go to another track. Yeah, so that's the tool that I use to do my sound and all of that. So if you're on, I just want to share something with you. So do me a favor and just type yes in the chat so I know that you're on. So what I'm doing is I'm testing out something called the Call Me feature for Rode. So as a matter of fact, if you see a QR code down here, right here, all right, what you can do is either use the QR code, and for those of you that aren't clear how to use the QR code, if it's on my screen, what you can do is just go to, screenshot it. Yes, Misty. Oh my gosh, yeah. So here's what's happening, Misty. I am here because we are moving one of my children, and we've had some plan changes, and I had to make a shift, and my wife is out of town, et cetera, et cetera. So yeah, I've had to make some shifts to accommodate a family transition. Not a bad transition, but it's a good transition, but I had to be daddy. So I'm missing. I'm so sad that I'm not there, but I know y'all are having a great time. So for those of you, as a matter of fact, Misty, do me a favor, call in, go to this QR code that's here, or you can just go to callme.rode.com. I just want to talk for a second. Just go to callme.rode.com, and then this code that's in the bottom right of my screen right here. All right. Those letters that are at the bottom, put that in, and that should, I want to see if that's calling me on my system here. So yeah, just call me for like 2 minutes or whatever. I'm just testing this out to see how this works, and so I can do some different things. Yeah. All right. So yeah, so I'm testing out this new call-in system. So that's one thing that I'm doing. I'm also everybody getting ready for a challenge next week. So we've got something called the Amplify Your Voice with Video Challenge that is coming up August 3 through 5. And what you can do is just go to amplifyvoiceandvideo.com. Go to amplifyvoiceandvideo.com. Let me go to the page itself so you can kind of see what's going on there. So if you go there, what we're talking about is how to show up in this space, how to show up online in a way that generates more visibility, generates more connection. And I feel like so many business owners have the ability. Yes, the code on the QR, Misty. So many business owners have the ability to, and I'm going to go back in just a second so you can get the code. So many business owners have the ability to create more visibility for themselves, but they're not, because they are running around busy and trying to touch people one by one. I really believe that utilizing your voice is one of the best ways to create more connection, more impact, more influence. Speaking of influence, oh my gosh, I'm not there. I know. So yes. So here's the code. The code should be on the screen right here at the bottom right. Those letters that are there. So I believe it's 7v3mm4 is the code for today. So if you go to callme.rode.com and you can put the code in there and it should come up on my computer here. So I want to see how this works. I've never done this before. I've never used it. Yes, the code on the QR. All right. I've never done this before. This is just something brand new that a friend of mine set up. So I'm just kind of seeing how it works, and I'm hoping that it works real good, Misty. Come on. Yeah. So here's the other thing that I'm doing this week. What I'm doing is going to be answering a bunch of questions. There's some questions that some of my listeners, my readers, my newsletter people have sent in, and let me walk through some of these questions really quickly. I don't know if I can put them on screen. Actually, I probably can, so that you can see some of these questions. But I'm going to be doing something in the evenings this week, probably at 6 or 7 Eastern, where I'll answer a lot of the questions. And I believe that they're going to be super valuable to everyone. So let me see if I can put these on the screen really quickly. And again, I'm just going randomly here. I'm not going super pro high quality plan. This is just a random live, y'all. So here's one of the questions that I'll be answering this week that came from one of my audience members. So one of the audience members is asking, okay, that's really small. One of the audience members is asking, okay. Oh, Misty's calling. Hold on. Let me see if call again, Misty. Sorry, I missed the call. There we go. All right. Hey. Hold on one second. Can you hear me? I cannot hear you, Misty. Okay, let me see. I'm not hearing Misty. Misty, I'm not hearing you. Unless I dropped it. I don't know if I dropped it. Give it a shot again, Misty. Okay, there we go. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? You can hear me, but I can't hear you. That's odd. Okay, you can hear me on the call, but I can't hear you for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on one second. Let's do this one more again, Misty. 1, 2, 3. Hello. You can hear me say hello, but I can't hear you. I don't know. It's not coming through. There's something that I'm not doing, so I've got to fix this. Um, yeah, but this is when I get this working, it's gonna be great. Yeah, so let me see if I can fix this.
Can you hear me?
Yes, there you
Hey,
go.
Robert.
How you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Life is grand. I'm happy because there are, let me see if I can you hear me still?
Yes.
Do you hear an echo?
No.
Okay, I hear a little bit of an echo, but that's all right. Yeah, life is grand. I'm in the transition season for quite a few things with kids and college and moving out and all of that kind of stuff. And so that's a little bit of what's taken over my world these days. But
Okay.
that's first world problems, right?
Yes, they are.
So catch me up. What's happening at Influence? What am I missing? Oh my gosh, I'm so like,
Yes, well, you should have what they call it FOMO.
I do.
I just left out of Quinn Conyers' session
Yeah,
on how to elevate your speaking and add MC to your resume.
I love it.
That was amazing. The breakouts have been good. The main stage have been good. Of course, you already know the networking and seeing your speaker friends is
Yep.
always a good time. And talking bananas and elevating, as they
Yep.
say, instead of money, but bananas. But it's just been a really, really great time for education and information.
Yeah, I'm like so I'm I'm happy to be able to be here for my family, but I'm a little bit sad. I didn't even get a chance to transfer my room to anybody else. I called like Wednesday to cancel my reservation, and because it was within 7 days, I still got charged some money.
Oh, okay. Let me go get the room number then. We can
I
just go
don't
use
know.
it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they canceled the reservation, but I mean, because it was within the time frame,
Oh,
yeah.
you still okay? Cool.
Yeah, so I still got charged. I think it was like one night's worth or something. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'll be there next year, God willing. I mean, I think I don't think I have anything coming up that is going to be that crazy. I mean, I will have a child going to college next year, but
Okay.
yeah,
Well, you are truly missed. You already know that.
yeah. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you for number one helping me test this thing out. Because it's a new feature. It's a new thing. I've always wanted to do like a call-in show from here, and
Okay.
I've been looking to do different call-in options like Bluetooth connections, Google Voice, tap in, whatever. But Rode just came out with this feature that allows you to call directly into my system here. So we're testing it out.
Nice. Is this system just straight Rode, or is it integrated with StreamYard, or what?
No, it's just straight Rode. So if you've got a Rodecaster Pro or
I
Rodecaster
do.
Pro 2, yeah. So I had to download the beta. There's a beta version of firmware, and
Okay.
that's a new feature that's added. So I think it'll go mainstream within a month or two. But right now you can just use it with the beta version, and then it's right in your system. So when you typed your name in, I could literally see on the screen of my Rodecaster, Misty is calling.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
See, you're still giving me information, even though you aren't at Influence. I'm gonna have to try that. No, thank you. I do have a Rodecaster Pro.
Yeah. Do you have the one or the two?
I think I have the 2.
Okay. So at this on the right side where you have the
Sound effects.
yes. Do you have two little buttons at the bottom of it or no?
I don't recall.
Okay. All right. It's okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, check it out. Check it out.
Okay.
See if that's what you got. And yeah, let's rock and roll. You can actually call Rodecaster to Rodecaster directly as well.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, if you got that, then it's just you've got to give me your code, or I'll give you mine, and we can call each other back and forth.
I'm excited about it. Sounds like a plan.
Yep, absolutely. Well, listen, my friend, you are at conference. I'm missing y'all. I'm missing you, and I wish I could see you there. Listen, I was so not. One of the things I missed as well, our mutual friend Marky Lemons Ryle
Yes.
got her CSP
Yes.
this year, and I was like ready to be there hollering and hooting for her.
Yes.
But yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Marky and I go way back. I've been knowing Marky about 19 years now. So
Wow.
that was super exciting to be there to experience that. And she deserves it. She
Yeah.
deserves it.
Yeah, she does. She
Yes.
does. That's
Yes,
awesome.
yes.
That's awesome. Well, listen, give her a hug for me, give her a high five, and tell her I said super congratulations. And once conference is done, I'm going to give her a call.
Sounds like a plan. Well, have a great show and have a great week.
Thank you, my friend.
All right. Bye
All
bye.
right. Hey, y'all. Everybody else, we're rocking and rolling here. I'm just, again, doing a random here. If you want to call in, let me know. Yeah, just call in. Just go to callme.rode.com. You should see the link down at the bottom, or you should see the website down at the bottom, or you can just hit that QR code right there, and the code is in the screen. So this week, I'm going to be doing a series each night where I talk or answer some questions that my audience is asking. So here's one question that people are asking that came in. It was like, how can I find ideas that resonate quickly and move my audience into relationship with me? So that's a question that we'll be answering this week. Let me pop a second question on here that we'll be answering this week. And let me see. What's another one? Okay, so here's a second one. And if you want to send questions in, this is a little bit too much text. So let me split this up a little bit. Yeah, all right. So here's that question. Let me make it a little bit larger here. Yeah, so the next question that we'll be walking through that an audience member sent in is, how can I create a simple, repeatable system that helps me consistently show up on social media with high quality, engaging video content without overthinking, wasting time, or burning out? Okay, that's another question. And guess what? We'll be walking through that very thing in the Amplify Your Voice with Video Challenge. So I'd love to have you as a part of that. Here's another question that an audience member is asking that we'll be answering this week. How can I automate my business better with AI? Well, we're not going to walk you through how to automate your entire business better with AI, but we are going to be walking through some AI integrations that help you to create video and your speaking content even more effectively. As a matter of fact, oh my gosh, there's something I'm super excited to release it, to launch it. I'll tell you all about it on the challenge, but you got to be on the challenge. Make sure that you register for the challenge. You can either hit that QR code or go to amplifyvoiceandvideo.com and get registered. But when you see it, when you get a hold of it, it's going to make your video scripting, it's going to make your connection, your engagement so much easier. And it's, yes, of course, AI related. All right, so let me go to another question that we'll be answering this week that my audience sent in. Let's see, let me see if I can pop this other one up on screen here. Here's another question that came from an audience member, and it says, oh, this is one of those emotional ones. Check this out. It says, I've prepared a proposal and sent it to my prospect, and then they ghost me. Isn't that rude? How can I avoid this? Yeah, so we'll be answering that question. I'll be doing something later this week, so I'll let you know what that is. But if you want to know, as a matter of fact, let me put something in the code here. If you want to know when we're going live to answer each of those questions, you can text live to 240-557-8679. I'm putting that in the ticker at the bottom, and you'll be added to our text list. I should have something here on screen so that you can capture that information. But again, this was not planned. It was just a random live that I said, let me go ahead and do this. So let's jump back to some of those questions that people are asking, that people want to know. So let me go to we've done 4 already that we're going to be covering this week. Let me go to a 5th one that audience members are asking. As a matter of fact, if you text live to 240-557-8679, and that'll put you into our text system, and so you can text questions there as well. So yeah, if you want to text a question, you can text a question directly to 240-557-8679. So here's another question that people are asking. I think this is, oh no, I already put this one in already. So here's another one. Let me go through this next one. And this is the last question I'll pop up on screen. All right, so here's a big one. This person says, I know I need to do video, but I feel like I have so many other things to take care of. Also, I am not sure if this will make me money. Right? Am I off with this? So yeah, we're gonna be walking through that this week. So yeah, so that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be fun. So I'm just checking this out. I'm just going live to test a couple of things. I'd love to hear from you. If you are wanting to join me, if you're wanting to talk for just a second or two, do me a favor, go to the screen. I'm showing you all my messy background stuff. Go to the QR code on the screen and then type in the code at the bottom when you get to the page. So you can go to callme.rode.com. That's callme.rode.com, not road like what you're driving on, but Rode as in the company that makes electronic stuff, audiovisual stuff. Callme, CALLME.rode.com, and then put in this code that's at the bottom, 7B3MM4, and let's chat for a few minutes. All right, so I'll be on here for maybe another 3 or 4 minutes or so, just kind of hanging and checking things out. Would love to answer your questions, but in the meantime, let me share with you again the Amplify Your Voice with Video 3-day challenge. The Amplify Your Voice with Video 3-day challenge. Go to www. If you don't want to type the www in, that's fine. That's on you. It's still going to take you to the website. Go to amplifyvoiceandvideo.com. Amplify voiceandvideo.com for the Amplify Your Voice with Video 3-day challenge. So if you want to I'm going to walk through the page here. Day number 1, we're going to be walking through finding your voice, why your story is your sales secret, how to shift from awkward on camera to authentic, and the number 1 belief that's blocking your video consistency. We're going to walk through that. Let me actually make this a little larger for people. Let's see if we can do this. Bam, let's go, make it a little bit larger. Okay, cool. Day number 2, we're gonna walk through confidence to camera. Not just confidence on camera, but taking your confidence, learning your confidence, and then taking it to the camera. Simple techniques that make it simple and less nerve-wracking to hit record, and then what you must say in order to keep your ideal audience's attention, and the types of videos that build leads for you. Then finally, day 3, we're going to be walking through the Video Visibility Engine, a weekly content plan to go from invisible to visible. Okay, and the system that I use to repurpose one video into multiple pieces of content. So make sure that you lock in, get registered, click to join the challenge, and you'll see that registration link come up. But I would also recommend that you get VIP access, because here's what's going to happen with that. You'll get the 3 days of training, you'll get the backstage pass, but you'll also have access to the replays, and you'll have first access to some of the additional platinum stuff offers that we'll share, or access that we'll share during the challenge. So that begins August 3rd. Okay, that's August 3rd. That's next week, Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time, whatever time it is on the eastern coast of the United States of America. So go to andvideo.com to lock into the challenge with us. Yeah, so David, yes, I am testing the call feature. Yes, I am. So do me a favor, David. If you're here, let's chat. Let's chat, David. So hit either capture this QR code here, or you can just go to right there at the bottom of the screen. You should be seeing it right now. Callme.rode.com, callme.rode.com, and then you can put in these letters right here, this code. So let's do this, David. Come on, David. I know you want to do it, man. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, man. Let's go. All right. So I'll be here for a few days so that you can test this with me. Yes, I am testing a call-in feature, but I'm also talking about the upcoming 3-day challenge that we've got starting next week. So yeah, let's do this. Let's see who else is on here. I see a couple of people over here on YouTube. Yep. Maybe 1 or 2 people on LinkedIn. Let me see who are my LinkedIn people. Yes, I am randomly quiet right now, people. Again, we're just, you haven't called me yet, David. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be on for much longer, but yes, I am testing a call-in feature. All right. Yeah. So yes, go to callme.rode.com to test out that feature with me. And let's rock and roll it. All right. Ooh. All right. So yeah, so I can't really share. Let me see if I can. No, I don't have everything set up right now to share what the call-in feature would look like. But let me actually do what Tanya did the other day. Let me find the page on Rode for those of you that have a Rodecaster. Come on, let's go. I'm finding the page. Yeah. So let me actually put this page up for those of you that have a Rodecaster. So here's the deal. There's something called Rode Call Me, and here's essentially how it works. Again, you got to be on the firmware. All right, and I think I just tapped David in, so let me know if you can hear me, David. Let me see. I think it takes a moment or two to tap in. You're trying to get in. David is trying to get in. All right, you should be in. You should be in. I'm still learning about it, David, so. All right, if you're not in. Yeah, do me a favor, David, try calling again. I'm gonna disconnect you. Oh, yep, I disconnected you. Try it again. Uh, 7v3. Yes, that is correct, David. That is correct. All right, there we go. I click the check mark. I click line number 1. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Assigning to a call fader. It's assigned. Yep, making Inviting a guest. The guest will open the browser. How to use it. Okay. Navigate when a guest calls in. Click the green tick. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, David. I'm still a newbie at this. I don't know if you're getting. Let me know what's happening in the chat. Let me know if you are. Getting it. I want to make sure that when we actually do this or launch it, that I'm actually doing the right thing. Yeah, I don't know if it makes a difference, David, if you do capital. There you go again. All right, so let's go. Got it. Okay. Select the call me channel. Nope, that's not available. That's not available. One. There we go. I click that. All right. I'm not hearing you. Can you hear me? If you are hearing me, just go ahead and let me know in the chat so that I know that at least one half of this is working. And I'm hoping that it is not a Wi-Fi connection issue. If it is, let me double check my system. But it shouldn't be because I got the call. Call came in. But now, okay, it says it's connecting. It's connecting. It's connecting. All right. So I don't know what that means, David. It looks like it's taking a little while to connect. I don't know if that's a matter of okay, nope, it didn't connect. Tell me what you're seeing happen, David. Does it just say connecting and kind of spin for a little while? Let me know what you're seeing happening with this. All right. This is my I'm serious look into my eyes shot. All right. Let's see. There you go again. You're calling. You're calling. You're calling. Okay, spins and connects so that you see the disconnect button. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, let's try this one more time. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with that, David. Okay. All right. Well, I am going to see if I can do some troubleshooting on the other side because my other person, Misty, that came on, it took a little while. It took a little while for her to get connected to me. Oh, you just texted me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. I do see that, but I wasn't hearing anything. So I'm just going. Do me a favor, David. Do it again. Do you have headphones in? Actually, that shouldn't make a difference. What's going on, sir? That's my son just coming in. Yep. Yeah. So I'm not sure, David, why it's doing that. All right. Well, I will see if there's anything that I need to do differently. I'm gonna do some testing. But for those of you that are still watching, thanks for hanging out. Go ahead and sign up for the challenge if you have not yet done so. Amplify your voice with video. 3-day, August 3 through 5. Go to amplifyvoiceandvideo.com. Tell your people, tell your friends. It's just about an hour each evening. So come on and hang out with us at Amplify Voice and Video. Amplify your voice with video 3-day challenge. All right. So I'm looking forward to hanging out and seeing y'all. I'll be seeing you over the course of the week, answering some of these questions that have been shared with me. But I'm looking forward to seeing you at the challenge starting August 3rd through 5th. Tell your people, tell your friends, make sure that you tell your neighbors, tell everybody, and I will see ya on the next video. All right, y'all. Peace.